You know, people are going to come back to this video in a couple of years and be like, you said you weren't going to do that theme. And I'll just have to be like, sorry, I lied. Okay, probably not. But yes, today we are looking at bullet journal themes that I am not going to do. Or at least that's my current plan. I do not plan to do these themes at any point in time. Slight disclaimer to say, I have nothing against these themes other than the points that I'm going to be sharing with you. They're probably very nice themes. They can look very aesthetic. I'm not saying they're ugly, and I don't have anything against the people who want to do these themes. These are just themes that I personally am not going to put in my journal. Some of these themes are going to be a little bit more difficult to describe, so I will have some reference pictures on the screen here. Obviously, these won't be my work because I'm not doing these themes in my journal. So if from those pictures you like anything that's shown, make sure to check out the creators that I've tagged in that picture. Cool. The first theme that I will not put in my bullet journal, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the abstract blobs and lines. And again, not saying that there's anything unaesthetic about it, because they can look really good. It's just I'm really bad at drawing non-perfect geometric shapes. I like squares and rectangles and circles. I'm not good with amorphous blobs. Yeah. I also find it hard to put things down randomly on a page, so the kind of randomness of those types of themes is daunting to me, and something that I'm not super comfortable with and don't really have a lot of interest in exploring any further. I honestly think they're actually pretty cool to look at, and as far as easy themes go, it in theory should be easy because it's abstract, it doesn't have to look like anything in particular. It's just not something that comes naturally to me. The second theme that I will not be doing in my journal is a coffee theme, because the color palette seems kind of eh. Like, I'm very much a big fan of brighter colors and high contrast, so like black and hot pink and stuff like that. I like bright contrasting colors in my journal, and a coffee theme is pretty much brown and cream, which isn't really my colors. I'm not a neutrals kind of person. Also, unless it's coffee ice cream, I don't really like coffee. Coke Zero theme. I could do a Coke Zero theme. But then you see we'd have that contrasting color palette again. Although Coke Zero is brown, the can is black and red. The third theme that I will not be doing in my journal is a hot air balloon theme, and this one's kind of for a bit of a sadder reason. It's not because I can't draw hot air balloons. Not that I've tried to draw a hot air balloon, but I assumed that I could draw one, and that's because somebody that I knew in high school died in a hot air balloon accident. So anytime I think of hot air balloons, that's what I think of. And that'd be kind of a giant bummer for my entire month if I was to use that theme. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And the thing is, I didn't even know this person all that well. It's just that there's this like sad memory tied to that theme idea. So I'm not gonna do it. The fourth bullet journal theme that I will not be doing is a retro theme. By retro theme here, I specifically mean those ones where they have like the triangles and circles and squares and zigzags and stuff, and they've kind of offset the color portion and the line work from each other. Like, I like the offsetting, I think that looks kind of cool, but one, it's not really my aesthetic. A lot of the time I feel like the colors used in retro themes are a little bit more pastel-esque or like washed out, and I'm more of a fan of vibrancy, at least as far as my journal themes go. Two, we have that whole randomness thing going on again, which I do not tend towards. I'm not good with randomly placing elements on a page. And three, I just don't really remember that being a nostalgia point for me. I grew up in the 90s, kinda, like in the sense that I was between the ages of 0 and 9, but I mean, if I wanted to do a nostalgia theme, it would probably be that material they seem to use on all buses. But I'm not going to do a theme like that. That would also be not a theme I'm going to do. And the fifth bullet journal theme that I will not be doing is anything that requires like a full page of painting. I have nothing against people who like to paint in their journal. I assume it would be a kind of nice pastime for them, probably quite relaxing. I am not relaxed by painting at all. Painting is not my forte, and it's not really something that I want to develop any further, so I'm just gonna step away from any theme that requires me to do painting. In particular, a lot of painting. I don't mind like the occasional touch of gold paint here and there, but outside of that, Because we've mentioned it a few times in this video, our secret word for today is contrast, but I would love to know, what are some themes that you are not going to be doing in your bullet journal? I'm always curious to hear about the differences in our opinions on these things. As stated, we're not throwing any shade at people who want to do these themes, they're just not for us personally. I mean, I think there's technically plenty of themes that I'm just not going to do in my bullet journal. Like, I'm not going to do Star Wars because I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'm not going to do anything with the poop emoji because I just don't understand why people like the poop emoji so much. I'm probably not going to do any floral themes with hardcore line work because I just couldn't be bothered. I like my flowers simple. I think a lot of the themes that I'm not going to do either come down to I don't like the color palette or I couldn't be bothered. I would love to hear about the themes that you're not going to be doing in your journal though, and as always team, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye!